Buying a home. Let your investment count. Buying a home is a major investment. For the majority, it will be the investment of a lifetime. During the process, you may be afraid that going through with it is a mistake. What if you end up having to pay off almost $1 million for something you never truly wanted? That's understandable. Regardless of the worries inside your head, however, remember that home buying is usually a decision you'll be proud of making come months or even a decade later. Just because you're uncertain at this point doesn't mean you don't deserve to own a house of your own ever. Granted you do your end of the deal, you are likely going to be fine. Facts about buying a home. According to a survey conducted by the National Association of Realtors, 75% of homeowners said that their home is their greatest source of wealth. A home buyer has the benefit of reducing taxable income for the amount of interest he pays. A home is a smart investment and is likely to increase in value over time. What having your own home means: not having to deal with the headache of unreasonable rent payments. Since you'll no longer have a landlord, you won't have to allot money for fees you don't even approve of. You have a place to call your own. Once you've paid off the mortgage, you can't help but feel relieved at the idea that no matter what happens, you have a home to go to at the end of the day. You may be clouded with thoughts like, "I don't think I'm ready to make such a big investment. Buying a home seems best when you're already established. Maybe I should find a better paying job first. I don't want to entertain the possibility of getting buried with debts. I also don't want to end up losing my home to foreclosure. I may be too old to buy a home. I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life paying off the mortgage. Even if I go through with the decision to purchase a home, I don't know the first thing about home maintenance." What ifs? What if I have difficulty understanding appraisal costs, tax deductibles, closing costs, property taxes, and other technical terms? What if I change my mind about wanting my own home? What if I change my mind and desire to own another home instead of the current one? What if I can't afford to avail of the services of a real estate agent? What if I can't afford a down payment? What if I have a good start but can't afford to pay the mortgage in the months ahead? What if I forget to pay my mortgage? What if I'm late paying my mortgage? Do's and don'ts of home buying. When buying a home, there are things you should put into consideration. Since the process isn't usually cut and dry, you have to slow down and listen to the words of the experts, realtors, lenders, as well as those who have succeeded in purchasing a home. In most cases, to avoid all sorts of fears every home buyer is known to encounter, all you need is to be ready. Do. Attend various seminars for home buyers. While some come with a fee, many sessions dedicated to helping individuals acquire homes are free. Groups such as city housing agencies and nonprofit real estate organizations will dish tips on searching MLS for the ideal home, how to finance your home, and what to do once you've decided on a home. Think about long-term goals. Figure out whether you'll be truly satisfied with your investment in the future. Try asking yourself questions along the lines of, is the size of this home good enough? Do I plan to start a family in this home? And is this the neighborhood I want to reside in for years to come? Evaluate your financial health. Find out if you earn enough money regularly, even after allotting an amount for food, transportation, clothing, utility bills, and other regular items. Check your savings accounts and investment accounts too. Ask yourself whether you can afford the mortgage for a house. Before allowing yourself to be smitten with the idea of you watching TV inside your own living room with a majestic garden view, try to be realistic. This way, you'll be saving yourself the possible heartbreak of not getting the home you want. Don't purchase a home on your own. Since you could use quality advice, you may need to communicate with people worth trusting. Especially if you're a first-time homebuyer, a real estate agent or any financial advisor can help you. Besides, commissions for real estate counsel are likely to be shouldered by the seller. Work without regard to your budget. Since you're preparing for a grand investment, learn to prioritize. If you're used to shopping for pots weekly, for instance, cross it off your list of regular activities. Be practical and accept the fact that you need to eliminate certain expenses. Make compromises if you must. How to have a home of your own. According to this course, buying a home isn't easy, but it doesn't have to be difficult either. All you need is the right combination of tips and knowledge. Once you feel you're fit, you may begin the process of acquiring your own house. Who knows? At the end of the course, you may just be surprised at how impressed your realtor and lender are of what you've learned. 5 perks of taking this course. 1. It contains action steps with worksheets and forms. You can be provided assistance along the way. 2. It contains external resources. You can avail of advice from trusted sources such as realtor sites and government agencies. 3. It follows up on your progress. You can take quizzes at the end of every section to evaluate how much you understand each step. 4. It is detailed. You can learn all of the steps, from A to Z, required when buying a house, and does a good job explaining everything without leaving you completely confused. 5. It is self-paced. You can take breaks in between and watch relevant videos. Step 1. The first steps. Included in this module are the right time to buy a house. What is due diligence? The difference between renting and buying. Requirements to purchase a home. Building up your team. Keeping yourself protected. Step 2. Finding the right agent and lender. Included in this module are the importance of hiring a real estate agent, the fundamentals of negotiating, finding the best real estate agents, selecting the best lenders. Step 3. Getting a pre-approval. Included in this module are an introduction to the different types of home loans, the difference between fixed and adjustable rates, the difference between 15-year loans and 30-year loans, the importance of the pre-approval process. What does a good faith estimate mean? Availability of programs for first-time homebuyers, availability of grants for first-time homebuyers, and availability of loans for first-time homebuyers. Step 4. Looking at homes. Included in this module are tips on narrowing your search for the ideal home. What is a fixer-upper? The difference between foreclosure and short sales. What are probate properties? Why do you have to preview homes that are for sale? Step 5. How do I choose the ideal house? Included in this module are what are the different types of properties, the advantages of owning a particular property type, what are housing cooperatives, and the top 5 mistakes homebuyers need to avoid. Step 6. How to get the funds. Included in this module are submission of loan application, the fundamentals of loan processing, what is loan underwriting. Step 7. Making the offer. Included in this module are factors to consider when making an offer for a home, the mortgages you qualify for, long-term goals, cash at hand, real estate agent's advice, the importance of your opinion, what are contingencies, the strategy on how to make a counteroffer, signing contracts, the pre-inspection agreement, making a money deposit, the title company and the title policy, surveying the property's dimensions, the importance of getting a home warranty. Step 8. Getting insurance. Included in this module are the importance of having insurance. How far can insurance cover for exterior and interior damages? How far can insurance cover for damage and loss of personal belongings? How far can insurance cover for damages caused by you and other family members? How far can insurance cover while your home is being rebuilt? What are premiums? Step 9. The closing process. Included in this module are the fundamentals of the home inspection process, different issues that can be encountered during inspection. How do you renegotiate? Step 10. Finally settling into your new home. Included in this module are getting keys to your new home, moving in, regular maintenance checklist, discussion on mortgage payment, what is the difference between biweekly payments and monthly payments. If you are a home buyer who is under a time crunch and tired of constantly consulting random websites that leave you even more confused about the home buying process, if you answer yes, then you've come to the right place. The only question left is, are you ready to master the steps of buying a house and eliminate all the anxieties that come along with the process?